Grocery stores have gotten so efficient that now I do the job. That's innovation. They used to have cashiers. Remember cashiers? Human beings with faces, little name tags. They'd say, "Did you find everything okay?" Now the machine says, "Place item in bagging area." Immediately hostile. I'm not shopping anymore. I'm in training. And I didn't apply for this job. I came in for bananas and paper towels. Suddenly, I'm working the night shift at register 6. Self checkout is the only place where the customer becomes an unpaid employee and still gets yelled at by the equipment. You scan one item wrong, and the machine reacts like you committed securities fraud. Unexpected item in bagging area. Unexpected? It's the item you just watched me scan, you plastic hall monitor. What did you expect in the bagging area? A saxophone? A live falcon? It says it was such disappointment, too. Unexpected item in bagging area. That's not an error message. That's how your father talks about your career. And then the light starts flashing. Oh, beautiful. Now the whole store knows I failed at yogurt. The little red light goes off like I'm landing a plane. Meanwhile, I'm standing there with hummus in my hand, trying to look innocent. People walk by like, what'd he do? I don't know. I introduced the bagging area to an item. Apparently, they weren't ready. And then you have to wait for the one employee supervising 12 machines. That poor person is not a cashier anymore. They're a parole officer for groceries. They come over with the badge, beep, swipe, no eye contact. They've seen things. They don't even ask what happened because they know. The machine got bored and accused someone of crimes. Self-checkout makes you feel guilty for buying normal groceries. You scan apples and it asks, enter item code. I don't know the apple's government name. It's red. It's round. It was near the other apples. What do you want from me, a birth certificate? And then it gives you 900 options. Gala, Fuji, Honeycrisp, Pink Lady, Envy, Cosmic Crisp. At some point, grocery shopping became a standardized test in fruit taxonomy, and God help you if you buy produce without a sticker. Now you're typing in codes like a submarine captain. 4011, bananas. Why do we all know the banana code? That's the only useful education America has retained. Ask any adult long division, nothing. Ask the banana code, whole nation stands up. 4011. That's not a produce code. That's our national anthem. And the machine is always suspicious. Please place your bananas in the bagging area. I did. Please remove item from bagging area. Okay. Please place item in bagging area. Make up your mind, R2 detention. This is not checkout. This is a psychological experiment conducted by a scale. And the bagging area scale is too sensitive. It can detect a grape landing, but somehow can't understand that I scanned a 24-pack of water. I put the water down and the machine says, unexpected item. It weighs 30 pounds and has a barcode the size of a license plate. How unexpected can it be? Then there's the bag problem. Are you using your own bags? Yes. Place your bags in the bagging area. Fine. Unexpected item in bagging area. It's the bag. You invited the bag. That's like throwing a party and calling the cops when guests arrive. And we accept this. We stand there apologizing to a machine. Oh, sorry. Sorry? To whom? The scanner? The little glass square with trust issues? I've apologized more to self-checkout than I have to some relatives. And the stores act like they're helping us. Self-checkout for your convenience. Convenience? I'm scanning, bagging, weighing, troubleshooting, entering codes, approving substitutions, and emotionally supporting the scale. At least give me an apron. At least let me take a smoke break by the loading dock. I want employee benefits. I want dental. I want to be invited to the holiday party. I want the manager to say, great work on the avocados today. Corporate noticed. Because we're all working there now. You go in as a customer, you leave as seasonal labor, and the machine doesn't even say thank you properly. It says, thank you for shopping. No, thank you for letting me operate your store. I saved you payroll and got screamed at by a toaster with a receipt printer. The receipt is always too long, too. I bought 6 things and the receipt is a scroll. Coupons, surveys, fuel points, a recipe for soup, a warning from the produce department. It's like the machine is printing its memoir. And then, after all that, it asks, how was your experience? Really? You want feedback from a man who just got publicly humiliated by a cantaloupe? Here's my review. The bagging area has trust issues. The scanner is passive aggressive. The banana code is the only employee who knows what it's doing. And I would like my W-2 by January. The evolution is amazing, though. First, there were cashiers, then self-checkout. Now, some stores want you to scan items with your phone while shopping. That's the next level. Now I'm not just the cashier, I'm loss prevention. I'm following myself around the store, making sure I don't steal. I'm browsing cereal like, keep an eye on that guy, he looks hungry. Soon, they won't even have stores. They'll just dump groceries in a parking lot and say, for your convenience, assemble your own supermarket. And we'll do it. We'll be out there at midnight stacking soup cans. Unexpected shelf in stocking area. Because that's where this is headed. They call it efficiency, but it's only efficient for them. The store saves money, the machine judges me, the employee fixes the machine, and I leave with crushed bread because I bagged it under canned tomatoes during a panic. That's the modern grocery experience, a secular trial by fire. You stand before the glowing altar, you offer the barcode, you place the sacrifice in the bagging area, and if the gods are displeased, unexpected item. Then a teenager named Kyle comes over, scans a badge, and absolves you of your sins. Beep, go in peace, and please remember to take your receipt.